What's up guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. Check out the 60 kg winner of the 2021 Worlds that are happening right now. So Abouladze from Russia. And he wasn't one of my picks, but he kind of flew under the radar and he is quite an outstanding judoka. Very opportunistic, so he likes to look for the newaza, and a lot of his wins came from newaza. But he's just got great transitions and always seems to find an offensive way to get to the ground. Really good at turning out of pins as well. And he's got a really unique way of rolling into newaza by locking up the arm. As you see here, he likes that grip, and then sometimes he'll turn that grip into a newaza transition. Anyway, here's a nice Ippons nage turned into an osotogari, and that sends him into round 2. So up against the Kyrgyzstan judoka now. Manages to get 2 wazaris in this matchup to win the contest. And here he is locking up that arm, as I said, and he's just really good at finding a way to roll people over. Maybe it's his length, obviously it's his technique as well, but he's quite tall, quite long for the division. And he would have been happy to know that Nagayama was out earlier on in the day, because he's lost to Nagayama twice. Although in the final he met Kyrgyzabayev from Kazakhstan, who he had lost to before as well. So Abouladze had a really great day. And just look at this, look how he's able to get out of a dangerous situation, turn it into a positive of his own. So he's always looking to throw, goes in for an ochi, kochi, turns it into a sumigaishi. Not much happening, but straight back on his feet, which is what you'll like to see, avoiding penalties. And then almost gets thrown by a tomoe nage, but great acrobatic ability to get out of that one. Goes in for an ogoshi, doesn't get it to the ground, but a nice attempt. Jumps in for an osoto, and he's got that grip he likes. Manages to avoid being thrown there, but then immediately jumps on the newaza. And I think Abouladze, he really shows what you need to do in these contests. You need to make opportunities whenever you can, newaza or tachiwaza. You don't have that much time, and nobody wants to lose by shido, so I just really liked his style throughout the day, always looking to attack and always looking for something. Here he is trying to lock up that arm again, doesn't get it, but in the next exchange he knows what to do. So here he is going for that grip again, stabbing him with a kochi, bringing blue down to the ground, locking up that arm. And it looks like he can do it on both sides, this transition. So arm on the pants stops him from rolling over, and he's got that arm locked up. I think it's a reverse kesagatame they call this, but that's wazari awasete ippon, and he's on to the quarterfinals. Up against Gurchev now from Bulgaria, and this fight just one wazari and then ends up going to the end of the time. So no awasete ippon or ippon to end the match, but Gurchev, I don't know, there's lots of drop down, kind of half-assed tomoe nage, sacrifice throws, and maybe he wanted to pull him into his guard and look for a submission or something, or a pin, I don't know. But Abouladze's just had superior newaza in my opinion, and he gets the wazari here, and that's all he needed. So Abouladze couldn't really get going and just manages to hold off Gurchev. I mean, look at this, Gurchev goes in for a big uranage, and Abouladze does well, keep his foot there so his back doesn't hit the mat, and then just take advantage of the newaza. So yeah, time runs out, one wazari for Abouladze, and he's into the semi-finals. So the Kazakhstan fighter now, Shamshadin, and this is probably one of the quicker matches for Abouladze. but it is definitely action-packed. So people are trying to pick up Abouladze. I mean, he is a taller fighter and obviously a lighter fighter at 60 kg, so you would think picking him up would be easy, but he is definitely good at defending those uranage attempts and then taking advantage of them like he does here with his fabulous newaza turnovers. And this is a story of the day, isn't it? Just his ability to get to the ground, roll people over, hold them down. And Shamshadin, he is not happy about this. Gets out, so it is a wazari, but Abouladze, he's going again. So I think that really speaks to his attitude throughout the whole day, just going for anything, whenever possible, playing his game, not his opponent's. And look at this beautiful Ochigari attempt. And then just such defense of the Kazakhstani. Almost looked like he was going to get thrown there with a makikomi, but does well. And Abouladze's just rolling over, getting the pin once again, and doesn't need much time this time. Just 10 seconds for the Awasete Ippon, and he will be moving on into the final. Right over the final now, so another Kazakhstani fighter, Kyrgyzbayev. And last time they fought, Kyrgyzbayev won. So I think he would be pretty confident going into this, but unfortunately for Kyrgyzbayev, Abouladze, he just continues to do what he's been doing throughout the whole day, getting this fabulous rollover. And you'd think in the back, you know, the Kazakhstani teammate would have told him, hey, this is what he's doing, this is how he does it. But no. So gets out there, lucky to not have a wazari against him. And then a big hip throw, but manages to escape. Locks up that arm again. Always looking for it. And the Kazakhstani fighter does great to hold onto the pants. Kyrgyzbayev. But the end is near, and Abouladze, he does well to turn this into a great Ippon. Goes in for an osoto, and then he turns it into a harai, goes back again, turning the corner, and just real persistence there to get the Ippon. And we have a new world champion. Righto guys, so like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.